Periyar Maniammai Institute of Science and Technology, Thanjavur. Think, innovate, transform.
Dear learners, good day today. So, discuss on topic of building services. The building has importance for the even every human being should be needed. So, there we discuss various topics. One is water supply and illuminations and ventilations and firefighting, buildings and the green building concepts and AC and ventilation will be required. So, this is a major topic we discuss. In this topic, we discuss on water distribution system. The water distribution system is purpose considered. The water will be available for various, wherever be available. We are collect and we distribute to the various people, to the human beings, or whichever wherever required, to the need to provide. This will be the purpose of the discussion on the topic.
Today we, under the building service, we discuss on water distribution systems. So water distribution system comes under the water supply system. The purpose of the distribution system is to deliver water to consumer with the appropriate quality, quantity and pressure. The requirements of good distribution system: water quality should not get deteriorated in the distribution pipes. It should be capable of supplying water at all the intended places with sufficient pressure heat. It should be capable of supplying the requested amount of water during the firefighting. The layout should be such that no consumer would be without water supply during the repair of any section of the system. All the distribution pipes should be preferably laid on 1 meter away or above the sewer lines. It should be fairly watertight as to keep losses due to leakage to the minimum. The system should not affect the bursting of hoses and fittings because of the high water pressure. Next will be method of water distributions. For an efficient distribution system, adequate water pressure is required at various points. Depending upon the level of source, topography of the area and other local condition, the water may be forced into distribution system by the following ways: gravity system, pumping system, combined gravity and pumping system are called as the dual system. First one is a gravity system. When some ground sufficiently high above the city area is available, this can be best utilized for the distribution system in maintaining the pressure in water pipes. This method is also much suitable when source of supply such as lake, river or impounding reservoir is at sufficient height than the city. The diagram figure shows for that details how the indication of the systems. The advantages: no energy is required to operate the system as water flows in the mains due to gravity. As no pumping is required, therefore it is most reliable system for the distribution of water. Disadvantages: high water loss due to leakage, not applicable in level or flat terrain where an elevational source water supplies is not available. Next will be pumping system. In this system, water is directly pumped into the mains. Since the pumps have to work at different rates in a day, the maintenance cost increases. It is preferred to have a number of pumps and only the required numbers may work at various lives to meet the varying demand. In place of providing pumps of varying speed, high lift pumps are required and their operation are continuously watched. So advantages: water can be pumped whenever required, low loss of water due to leakage. Disadvantages: breakdown of the system may occur if power fails. Maintenance and operation cost is high. During pump hours, water inflow through leak may cause water contaminations. Next is a dual system or called as the combined gravity and pumping system. This is also known as combined gravity system. The pump is connected to the mains as well as to elevator reservoir. In the beginning, when the demand is small, the water is stored in the elevator reservoir. But when demand increases, the rate of pumping, the flow in the distribution system comes from the both pumping station as well as the elevator reservoir. As in the system, water comes from the two sources, one from the reservoir and from the pumping station. It is called as a dual system. This dual system will be thus indicate for this. The diagram will be this indicate. So next will be this. There are the distributions network. They are distributed into this. First will be from the reservoir from this resources. Next will be thus supply to the towns or villages. The layout of different layouts will be followed for different areas based on the road payments. So the distribution of pipes are generally laid below the road payments and such as their layouts generally follow the layouts of roads. There are the different types of layouts. In general, 4 different types of pipe networks, any one of which either singly or in combination can be used for particular place. Dead end or tree system. Next will be radial system, grid iron system, ring or circular distribution system. dead end or tree system. Figure shows the layout of the system. It is suitable for irregular developed towns or cities or any new developed areas that the system will be good. In the system, one main start from service reservoir along the main road. Sub-mains are connected to the main in both the direction along other roads which meet the main road. The advantages, it will be relatively cheap because based on the layout will be this place or the layout will be irregular will be provided. Requires less number of valves. It makes easy to determine discharge and pressures. There is a disadvantages. The existence of many dead ends makes stagnation of water in pipes. The wastage of water will be increased. This pipeline may lead to cutting the water supply for the large area. Limited discharge is available for firefighting. Next will be radial system. This system is not adopted in India because for this system the roads should be laid out radially from the center. Actually, this is a reserve for ring system and water flows towards outer periphery from the one point as shown in figure. The entire district is divided into various zones and one reservoir is provided for each zone, which is placed in the center of zone. The water lines are laid radially from it. The advantages, head loss is very small because of the very quick and satisfactory water supply. Calculation of pipe size is easy. Disadvantage, the cost of the project is more due to the number of individual distribution reservoirs. Grid iron system. This system is also known as a reticulated system and is most convenient for towns having the rectangular layout of roads. Figure shows the layout of the system. The main line is laid along the main road. Sub-mains are taken to both the directions along the minor roads and streets. From these sub-mains, branches are taken out and interconnected as shown in figure. The system removes all the discharge of dead end system. Advantages, a very small area will be affected during the repair due to water is distributed from both sides of every point. The friction loss and the size of the pipes are reduced because the water reaches every point from more than one route. The water remains in continuous flow and there is no stagnation, and the chance of pollution is reduced to the minimum because all the irritants are completely eliminated. More quantity of water can be diverted towards the fire affected area by closing the valves of nearby localities. Disadvantage, the overall cost will be increased due to more number of valves and the longer length of pipe needed for this system. More valve must close in order to repair one portion. The design tedious and more expensive since it requires expert designers and service of computers to precisely calculate the discharge and pipelines in various lines. Next will be ring or circular system. The supply main is laid along the peripheral roads and sub-mains branch out from the mains. This system also follows the grid iron system with a flow pattern similar in character to that of dead end system. So, resolve the size of the pipe is easy. Advantage, water can be supplied to any point from at least two directions. Repair works can be done without affecting the large area. A large quantity of water is available for fitting. Disadvantages, longer length of and longer diameter pipes are required, need more cut-off valves, skilled workers are needed while laying of pipes. Dear learners, today discuss various topics on water distribution systems, good requirements, the water pumping systems, the various pumping gravity, pumping system and combined systems, and layout of the distribution system for the purpose of the distribution of water to the street and other areas, the dead end system, grid iron system, radial system and circular system. Thank you.
Periyar Maniammai Institute of Science and Technology, Thanjavur.